Welcome everyone to this week's Colorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com. So this week we have 3 colors. They're all linking with crystals, and we're going to use the crystal colors. We're also going to use some Aura Soma cards, and we're going to take a card at the end for everybody, so for the week. All right, so the colors are lilac, red, and turquoise. Of course, turquoise links with the turquoise crystal, but you never know, it could be something different. So red, lilac, and turquoise. Red, lilac, and turquoise. All right then. So starting with red, this is ruby. Can you see there? I didn't have a top on it. So it's this beautiful ruby. It's a very deep, kind of deep red. It's got a little bit of blue in it. Now, red is a color, of course, of grounding and its movement, and there's a lot of action with it. Now, specifically with ruby, it's a power crystal. It's a crystal of success, and it's one of abundance as well. You know, lots of royalty have ruby in their crowns, don't they, and in their scepters. I'm putting this into a Tree of Life pendant that has tanzanite with it, and it's called the Tree of Divine Magic. And the reason being that red links with the root chakra, but I also feel that it has a magical energy with it as well. I feel that this says you can have anything you want to have, you can create and manifest it into form, but you just have to realize your own magic. You just have to recognize that you're capable of anything and everything. So get the doubt out of the way. There's no yellow in this energy. Yellow is a little bit of doubt and fear. So the red energy is saying that this week you can have what you want, provided you recognize the magic in yourself, realize your own power, and also acknowledge that you are a divine being, that you have this divine magic, that you have access to everything, but it may not turn up in the way that you anticipate, as per usual, of course. So let's see which color card wants to come with you at the same time, just for an additional message. Okay, so you see here, this is white and turquoise. So what that says is it's a link to the fairy kingdom. It's about making your wishes come true again. Same old subject. So that white energy is clearing things out of the way, and the turquoise is allowing you to receive and not to reject energy coming into your life. Very brief message. All right, so next color is lilac. Can you intuit what the crystal is? It's a little bit of a challenge. It's a little bit different. This is lepidolite. So that's the way I say it, lepidolite. It has this beautiful lilac color. It has mica in it, so it makes it kind of sparkle. And I just put this into a new Tree of Life pendant with the lepidolite and rose quartz as well. So there's 2 colors together. The lilac and the pink is about opening your heart up. But when I put them together, I had this strong sense that this was very much about healing grief, healing sorrow, healing your emotions, healing everything that hasn't worked and that you haven't gotten and that you haven't received yet. And I feel that lilac is moving you to another level. I feel like you're sloughing off all those old sorrows and pains and just letting it go and coming into a new place. The thing with this is it's got a little bit of pink kind of energy with it as well. You may feel very sensitive right now because it's like letting go of your overcoat. You know, you're going to be a little bit more exposed, but you move to that next kind of level. It's like you've had a scab and you're taking the scab off, and that skin underneath is a little bit fresh, but eventually it sort of hardens a little bit and it becomes fresh and new and beautiful. So I feel that this is about you healing. It feels like you may have been going through a little bit of a difficult time, but with the mica, see the blessings, see the sparkle, see the wonderful things that have come into your life as a consequence, and the opportunities that have come into your life as a consequence of maybe some difficulty that you've been having. I'm also being told that you may have had some issues with a particular person or people, and there's a sense of you are not just moving beyond it, but it's like you are realizing the benefit of these people having been in your life, or person having been in your life, and you're coming to a new perspective. I feel that is an aspect of that pink energy as well. All right then, so let's see which card you get. I should have shuffled these earlier, shouldn't I? We'll take the top card. Okay, so you have pale yellow and pale green. These are colours of, it's called Triumph, but they're colours that say that you've been weighing something up. And you know, with the yellow, it's thinking about it, and with the green, it's feeling it. So there's almost a sense of, if there's a decision that you have to make, then don't just think about it, feel it. Don't just feel it, think about it. It's like you need to have that weighing up energy right now with the yellow and the green. It's interesting that those colours also come together as that turquoise colour, which is our final one. So turquoise seems to sort of link everything together a little bit. So this is the turquoise. It's a really beautiful blue-green turquoise. And turquoise, of course, is a stone that links you with heaven and earth. It's a sacred stone, of course, to the Native Americans. For that reason, because of that link to the heavens. Turquoise is about communication. So it links to the space between the heart and the throat. So it has that energy of blue and green in it, just like this. So I feel that this is saying that, you know, it's time to open up communication. It's time to speak about what you want. It's time to talk to people about who you truly are. This is a little bit of an identity energy. So it says that, you know, you're a very special soul, a very special being. You have many gifts, as everybody does. But with the turquoise energy, it says it's time to communicate those gifts. It's time to communicate with heaven. It's time to bring that communication from heaven down to earth. It's time to communicate your creativity, which is another energy of that turquoise. I also feel with this that you need something that has, it's like a talisman. You know, if you imagine with the turquoise, it was often used in medicine bags and as talismans. So I feel that you need a talisman that helps you to make that connection, or gives you strength to communicate your needs, who you are, your magic. I put this into a new heart, a new goddess heart. So I feel that this is very much about healing your heart. And when you communicate your needs, when you communicate your gifts and your identity, it helps to heal your heart. You have to let go. This is a color of rejection. You have to let go of rejecting others. You have to let go of your fear of rejecting others and being alone or not being accepted. The turquoise is very individual, so you really have to embrace who you are. And it's not about forgetting what other people think. It's just accepting that everybody has different tastes. So it's a little bit like being a buffet. You know, not everybody likes everything on the buffet. And you are a unique, beautiful soul. And with that turquoise, there is a strong sense of you remembering something as well this week. Could be about yourself, could be remembering a gift that you used to have. It could be remembering where you put something. Very simple. So let's see what color card you get. Oh, we've got this turquoise again. Look at this. This is perfect. This is turquoise and green. So with this is about healing your heart. It's called Crystal Cave. So the turquoise energy is about going into and healing your heart, communicating from your heart, same thing. So you get a double dip here. But also with this particular card, it says you're ending something in your life so that you can move on. So you're in an ending phase right now, so you can move on to something fabulous. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit of a challenge for you, but it's going to be okay. All right, so let's see which card is for everyone. It's the same, you know, there's like 100+ cards here, so we get the same one. Now this is linking with the fairies, with that clear and the turquoise. So it says fairies are around you this week, so make a wish. There's lots of sparkles, so when you see a sparkle, you know there's a fairy that's been around. This is also, it's time to communicate with people, join groups that are around the world. So if there's a teleseminar you want to join that maybe is in a different country, then make that connection so that you can connect to new people from foreign lands. I feel like that's what that links with. All right then. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it this week. Do check my website, sealedwithlove.com. You can grab my free gift, which is a meditation. And of course, join me on Facebook. I've been a bit of a slacker this week. My computer died, but it's back again. So join me on Facebook, facebook.com/Elizabeth Harper, Sealed with Love. Lots of coloricious blessings to you. See you next week. Bye.